I love this idea of let them see. You know, I remember when I was a teacher, and I had the advantage of teaching some of the older kids, 16, 17-year-olds for the most part. And I could let them into my life, maybe to a greater extent than some of the elementary school teachers can, but we can all do this to a degree. I let them into my life. I told my story. I shared with them my experiences and how I responded to those experiences. And you know, my students began to get a picture of who I was, and that I could be trusted, and that I could be someone who could empathize and care. And so they would come to me after school. They would come to me, you know, in various ways, and they would tell me their story, and we could bond, and I could minister to them. And man, in those moments, I was so excited because I knew as I was being dependent on the Holy Spirit and I was listening for His voice and His leading, that they could see Jesus in me. And you know, some of the students I taught, you know, they didn't even know what Noah's Ark was. You know, the amount of biblical, you know, naivete or literacy or whatever you want to call it, of some of my students sometimes was shocking. But, you know, honestly, that kind of excited me because I realized, hey, I get to be the only Jesus that maybe they'll see for this season of life. And what an honor, what a privilege that is to sort of shape and mold their initial expectations of what a Christ follower looks like and therefore what Jesus looks like, right? And so I just think, man, as we go into the public schools and we walk out, we carry that hope, we carry that joy, like we carry that love. Let them see it in us, right? Let them see who Jesus is through us. What a high and amazing calling.